And we're back. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about haters and how to handle them with the law of polarity. So let's get into it. So last week our good friend Uncle Birch put out a video entitled "Real Witches Don't Vote Republican," which I can't speak for the witches, but real magicians vote Crowley. What did Aleister Crowley say? "Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law. Love under will." You can't get more libertarian than that. Libertarianism, where, you do what you want to do, I do what I want to do. As long as it's not harming anyone, it's all good. Unfortunately, we do not have a real libertarian option this time around. But I don't want to digress too far. The point is, Uncle Birch made this video and he received some hate for it, to where I had messaged him later and jokingly asked him, "You did know what you were walking into making that video, didn't you?" And he's like, "Of course. I need the energy." We've both said it before, where attention goes, energy flows. Let's take a look at Donald Trump for a moment. Now, love him or hate him, we can all learn something from Donald Trump. Can you think of anyone who's been attacked more than Donald Trump? Sure, Hillary Clinton has got her share, but Donald Trump has been attacked relentlessly in the media ever since he announced his candidacy. And what his haters haven't realized, or have realized too little too late, is that the only reason that he is the presidential nominee for the Republican Party now is because of all the hate that he was given in the past. Love him or hate him, he doesn't care. As long as you're focused on him, as long as it's his name in the spotlight. Love and hate are just two opposite polarities of the same thing. The hate that he was given and the constant attacks were keeping his name in the media and keeping the people focused on Donald Trump. That is why he won the primaries. His opponents could not buy that type of coverage. You've heard the saying, any publicity is good publicity. His haters worked for him, for free even. And what does the media like to cover more than anything else? Controversy. And this is why Trump would say controversial things. Anytime he felt his coverage was beginning to wane, he would come out and say something even more outlandish than before. Something he knew his haters would take and run with. It was all part of his plan. He was using the law of polarity to his advantage. And now that it's down to 2, it's a little more difficult for him, because now he wants to appear more mainstream and appeal to as many voters as possible. But by doing so, he risks pissing off his core base. And this is why he's been waffling a bit, because he could either back off or he can go full tilt. Both are equally risky. But during the primaries, Trump loved his haters. Are you kidding me? He couldn't have asked for a better workforce. Now let's take this principle to YouTube. Many of you have channels of your own, and as you grow these channels, you are going to accumulate haters. Because what is the power of YouTube? Well, it's attention. Is it not? You have it, advertisers want it, and so do the trolls. And so the first thing to do is not feed the trolls, as it is commonly known. However, it's easier said than done. I've made this mistake in the past, approaching someone logically and rationally, but they're not there for that. They're there to feed. They want the attention. And we're not talking about just negative comments, because those are usually just people being negative, although there are some that want the attention. There are many levels to haters. You have the people that will thumbs down a video as soon as it comes up without even watching it. That happens. You post a video and in a minute you have 5 dislikes. Like they're sitting there waiting with nothing else to do all day. Because they're in love with you and they don't even know it. Love and hate are the same thing, just opposite polarity.
This really like hits her deeply emotionally, okay? And I don't care if it's like good or bad, I just want her to be like emotionally affected, okay? Emotionally traumatized, like that's what I'm looking for. Like literally, like I can say the most mean thing, like I want her, even off the opener, to really feel like either like positively like, oh, amazing, or negatively like disturbed, okay? Because no matter what she feels, now that she feels something, I have value because it's strong emotions, and I can always flip it around. It's strong emotions. It's not good emotions, it's not bad emotions, it's strong. And she wants the full range. Some girls can get so pissed off at you, like you cannot imagine how pissed off. But all that I see when I see that is like, strong emotions. Check. I am happy when that happens. I am so fucking happy when that happens. I'm like, yes, okay? And that's how you demonstrate this massive amounts of value, and that's how you just like hook them just for life, okay? For fucking life. And really start viewing it like strong emotions, strong emotions.
These haters will become obsessed with you. And what is an obsession? The inability to get something out of the mind. Not being able to let go no matter how hard they try. So when somebody spams over 200 threatening messages to me, which has happened twice now and will probably happen again from having merely mentioned it, they're just looking for attention. They want the energy. It doesn't matter if they get it from you or anyone else willing to listen to them. So you cannot give them anything. Just by indirectly talking about them is enough to make their eyes roll back and go, oh, that's the stuff. The only reason I'm bringing it up is to teach how to deal with it. And I'll be honest, I had to meditate on it. Not so much on what to do about it. I knew I couldn't respond to them, but I couldn't understand the motivation behind some random person viciously attacking someone who they've never even met for no apparent good reason. See, my mind doesn't work like that. Why someone would choose to waste all of their precious time doing something like that just didn't make sense to me. I mean, I can't imagine how long that took them to do. How someone could be in such scarcity as to trade their valuable time, the most valuable thing that they have, on such a fruitless endeavor was beyond me. So I had to meditate on it. And I was told that I have the power and they want it. People are attracted to power, and the power of YouTube is attention. And the only power that they can get is the power that you give them. Because let's be honest, most of these people don't even have channels. It's never the big guy with millions of subscribers that is going around trolling, you know, people with 100 subs. No, it's always the opposite. It's always the small guy trying to feed off of the larger, like a parasite. People with millions of subscribers, take PewDiePie for example, have haters who are on a whole other level. His haters will make entire channels and videos hating on him in an effort to leech views from his name. And they can get views that way, but they don't realize that in order to receive, you have to give. And as they think they're taking views from him, they are actually spreading his name and working for him. And the parasite will never grow larger than the host. It's impossible. Same thing with the copycats. Anytime anyone or anything is successful, you'll see others begin to roll out copies of it, tweaking it maybe a little bit. That's why we have so much damn reality TV off of the success of Survivor. And sure, there have been other reality TV shows that have been successful, which just spurred on more copies, as if the format itself is a formula for success. But 9 times out of 10, the copies don't do well. And rarely, if ever, will they surpass the original. That's why Survivor's still going strong. So in that regard, you have to be unique and do your own thing. The copycats are just another form of parasite. It's the same thing with tabloids. The tabloids couldn't exist if it wasn't for the celebrities that they're feeding off of, leeching off of the celebrity's name and status. It's not about reporting on the celebrities. They don't care what they do. They're just waiting around for them to do something so that they can use their name to get their views, to feed from them. You have the success, they want it. That's why I always advocate that whatever you're doing, make it your own. Pay no attention to the copies and the haters. As I said, the power of YouTube is attention, and if you pay them attention, you're handing them your power, which is what they want. Instead, you have to ignore them and let them go off and grumble and work for you by spreading your brand and name. I know that my haters are really going to get riled up by this and go spread their little forum posts and whatever else they do, thinking they're going to get one over on me to teach me a lesson, not realizing that they're actually doing my bidding and may even do so until the day they die, depending on the level of their obsession. If I'm the one they love to hate, it's all the same to me. Where attention goes, energy flows. Now, in this field, you may get people who want to throw magic at you, but as Uncle Birch has said in his video, you can take that energy and transmute it for your own purposes. Now, typically, I'll just bind people from bothering me, simply because it's quicker and easier, and they usually go away, at least for a few months. If they come back, then it may be time to start taking their energy and using it. I don't consider it stealing because they're the ones giving you their attention freely. Why not tap into it? It's like a gift. The gift of love. So learn to love your laborers, haters. Same thing, really. Allow them to believe that they're doing you a disservice by spreading your name throughout the world, at least their own little piece of it. For people who can't understand why Donald Trump got as far as he has, well, now you know. Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars would say that hate has made him powerful. But it's not his hate. It's those who were hating on him, and his ability to fuel that hate with controversy so that all eyes were on him, his brand, and his name. Remember way back when we talked about the Chick-fil-A controversy, which showed what a powerful tool controversy and the law of polarity can be. So when you get to that point where your power begins attracting haters like moths to a flame, learn this lesson so that their energy can propel you to even greater heights. And I'll see you soon. If you enjoyed this video, here's another Mystery School lesson you may have missed. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe for more weekly content to help expand your knowledge. Thanks for all the love and support, and I'll see you next time. Take care.